The topic of Master Ultra Instinct Goku vs Gohan Beast has been a very contentious debate, which only increased after the two scenes fall in Dragon Ball Super Chapter 102. Surprisingly, despite the fight and the numerous statements, the fandom is still very split on who is stronger. So this video will be going over the scaling for each fighter as well, giving more insight on Gohan's new form, and analyzing the chapter that they fought in to analyze the question of why this matchup is not close. But before that, sub up, goal is 40k, so if you enjoy, remember to. First, let's start with Goku. Starting with Goku, we see during the Granola arc that Goku has not just grown tremendously in power, but he's starting to learn how to use Ultra Instinct better. In fact, he can tap into Master Ultra Instinct at will, whereas in the Mora arc, he needed a trigger for him to reach that form, that being Beerus' supposed death. We also learn more about Ultra Instinct due to Whis, who states as time goes on, the accuracy and auto-dodge ability of Ultra Instinct will get nerfed until eventually Goku's stamina gives out and he drops out of the form. This was emphasized by Granola when he not only revealed he was fighting against Goku with a clone that was at half power, but also stated he was waiting for the accuracy of his form to drop. This is what leads Goku to remember Whis' advice, as Whis tells Goku he needs to learn how to use Ultra Instinct with his base form, which will free will Goku from the stamina problems. We see this during Goku's fight against Granola, as he even implements Ultra Instinct with forms such as Super Saiyan God, and Blue. Eventually, Goku has to fight against Gas, someone who also made the wish to be the strongest mortal in the universe, which would surpass Granola's wish, as we see Gas make short work of Granola, which would logically put Gas above Granola. Goku then goes on to create True Ultra Instinct, a form that allows him to use Ultra Instinct to the best of his abilities without having to deviate from his Saiyan nature, with True Ultra Instinct. Goku is able to surpass Gas, briefly, but due to the wish acting as sort of a curse as the battle progresses, if Gas is surpassed, his body will adapt and grow stronger in order to keep himself as the strongest. However, the battle continues, and Gas just continues to get stronger. Even with the help of Ultra Ego Vegeta, the two Saiyans aren't enough to defeat Gas. The battle only ends once Frieza arrives and one-taps Gas, before revealing his new form, and one-tapping both True Ultra Instinct Goku and Ultra Ego Vegeta. So at the end of the Granola arc, Goku would be weaker than Black Frieza but equal to Vegeta. However, after this arc would be the superhero arc, and then the current arc where Goku and Gohan fought, and upon fighting, it is stated that this is the battle of the strongest, which should not only mean that current Goku is above Vegeta, but he surpassed fighters like Granola and Gas. We also see visible improvements with Goku's Silvered Head form, as the time limit has increased. Goten and Trunks fuse and defuse around the time that the fight ends, which if you didn't know, fusion has a time limit of 30 minutes. And of course, in terms of hacks and abilities, we know that MUI puts Goku on autopilot and allows him to fight without thought. He will constantly react, counterattack, and adapt to the enemy he's fighting as the battle progresses. Interestingly enough, it seems as if MUI Goku has the ability to use some sort of Susanoo, as he used it against Moro after receiving energy from Oob, and once again after Gas knocked him unconscious, though it's confirmed that MUI Goku is stronger than the Susanoo, as Beerus asks Whis if this is Goku's strongest form, and Whis confirms this, and both Beerus and Whis were present on Earth when Goku fought Moro, and would have seen the Ultra Instinct Susanoo type thing, or avatar. MUI Goku's durability is also insane since it allows him to fight without thought. He has no need to worry about defense, the body literally shields it by itself on instinct, as we can compare when Blue Goku got stabbed through the chest by Moro. But right at the moment where Moro tried to catch MUI Goku off guard, he broke his hand trying to sneak attack him. Now that we've covered Master Ultra Instinct Goku, we can move on to Beast Gohan, which would take a bit of time to explain the form and scaling. To start, we know that Gohan has been doing minimal training in case he's ever called upon to fight, as the Tournament of Power had honestly opened his eyes up. Piccolo, however, still wasn't impressed with his power. The two would have to defend Earth while Goku and Vegeta were off training on Beerus' planet with Broly. We then come to find out that the Red Ribbon Army is still active and has created two new superhero androids, Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. Piccolo states that both androids are on par with Goku and Vegeta. Since Piccolo has only seen Goku and Vegeta fight at full power on Earth during the Mora arc, we can assume Piccolo is referring to that Goku and Vegeta, as he wouldn't know of True Ultra Instinct or Ultra Ego, since those forms were used off-world. This also lines up with Dr. Jiro's mistake of never recording Goku and Vegeta's battles during space, as all the way back during the Cell Saga, he was unaware of the fact that Vegeta was a Super Saiyan and only got Frieza's DNA because he came onto Earth. Piccolo would then go on to get his potential unlocked via the Dragon Balls, and be able to fight on par with Gamma 2, but his power still wasn't enough, and Piccolo was able to evolve into Orange Piccolo. Orange Piccolo is so strong that he's able to one-shot Gamma 2, with Toriyama, rest in peace, even confirming that Orange Piccolo has power that is on par with Goku and Vegeta. However, Cell Max is released early, before his completion, and everybody has to team up to defeat Cell Max. Cell Max was so monstrous in power that not only even Broly would be able to defeat him, as stated by Toriyama. Cell Max was then shown to be above Orange Piccolo, Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. Even in Orange Piccolo's giant form, he was still no match for Cell Max, and just when Piccolo is at death's door, Beast Gohan awakens. Beast Gohan is so strong that Cell Max can't even punch through his aura, and just one kick did more damage than any of the other fighters present. Beast Gohan would then go up to charge a special beam cannon and destroy Cell Max, ending the threat. But what exactly is Gohan's new form? Well, there hasn't been any extensive explanation on the form, like there was with Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego, but all we know is that it's an evolved state of Gohan's ultimate form. There's a small time skip between the superhero arc and Dragon Ball Super chapter 102 and 103, where it's revealed Piccolo not only taught him how to control the beast form, but Gohan has almost mastered it. However, Gohan still has trouble properly drawing it out its full strength consistently due to the possibility of his anger overflowing to a point where he might go berserk, similar to Broly. However, not all hope was lost. It's revealed during his fight with Goku that he found a workaround to this single flaw of beast form. That being, he powers up to the threshold of losing control but maintains it instead of it, losing control. Doing so allows Gohan to utilize Beast's maximum for a colossal burst of power and speed, which I'll explain soon. Gohan himself admitted it was only a temporary solution to drawing out his power, but found it effective for his current proficiency with Beast. Doing so also appears to drain Gohan's stamina rapidly, as he was tired out after using this power for only a brief amount of time. Beast Gohan is stated to be the strongest warrior via numerous statements. This causes a lot of controversy, as fans try to argue that Beast Gohan was only the strongest in the superhero arc, and during the next few chapters a bunch of time has passed with Goku and Vegeta training to surpass Black Frieza. Since Goku got stronger, that must mean he has surpassed Beast Gohan, right? Well, before that can be decided, we need to go over Goku and Gohan's fight during chapter 102 and 103, and as it will be the decision maker in regards to who is stronger. Chapter 102 starts with Goku arriving on Earth after sensing Gohan's ki while is transforming into his beast form. He offers to spar with Gohan on Beerus' planet, and Gohan accepts it, but Trunks and Goten tag along too. The two Saiyan prodigies fight against Gohan, who jumps from Super Saiyan to his ultimate form, implying he needed it to defeat them, though this is debatable as Gohan was dealing with both SSJ Trunks and Goten with little to no difficulty. Anyway, the main focus of course is Goku vs Gohan. Goku tells Gohan to jump to his best form, with Gohan agreeing to transform into Beast Gohan. Beast Gohan's power alone shocks Goku, Vegeta, Trunks, Goten, and everyone else present on the planet. The two clash and the chapter ends, but it's revealed within V-Jump magazine that both Goku and Gohan are still holding back. We then jump to 103, where it's implied that even though in terms of power Beast Gohan is stronger, Ultra Instinct still has the advantage over Beast due to the technique itself and the precision. Not to mention, in terms of fighting, Goku is just outright better than Gohan. He has decades of experience in martial arts and has several techniques under his belt, compared to Gohan, who's still pretty young but an experienced fighter in his own right. Here's where things get interesting. As I previously stated in my explanation for Gohan's beast form, he learned to not only transform at will, but also found a solution to compensate for the possibility of going berserk. Gohan powers up to the point where it seems like he's going berserk, but holds that power and uses it at its max. He does this against Goku, which not only shocks him, but is able to literally break through Ultra Instinct's defenses. The very same defenses that don't require thought and allow Goku to harden parts of his body, such as his chest, which Mora broke his hand on. What's even crazier is that the only way for Ultra Instinct defenses to somehow get broken through would be if Goku lost stamina, which would then cause it to lose accuracy, but Gohan's raw power and speed was enough to break through these defenses. He tags Goku on the side and forces him to block rather than dodge automatically, showing Goku's accuracy is draining. He then lands a solid punch and kick on Goku, which knocks him out of Mastered Ultra Instinct. Keep in mind that unlike in chapter 102, both Goku and definitely Gohan were at their strongest form using their full power. This isn't uncommon and is usually shown as a sign of being outclassed, as not only was Gas able to knock Goku out of his form, but Jiren's power was enough to scare Goku out of Super Saiyan Blue. While in the later panel we see Goku jump back into Master Ultra Instinct, the fight could have technically ended right then and there. Goku only got the chance to power back up because Gohan stopped fighting. If this was a real fight and not a sparring match, Gohan would have knocked Goku out of MUI, as he already did, before following it up with another attack that base Goku would not be able to recover from. As if Beast Gohan can overpower and outspeed MUI. What chance does Goku have in base? And if you're still unconvinced, Gohan later goes on to fight Broly and is never knocked out from Beast. This only happens after all the Saiyans brawl against one another. Why is this significant? Because Gohan never had time to rest. He was continuously fighting when he went up against SSJ Goten and SSJ Trunks, MUI Goku, SSJ Broly, and even Blue evolved Vegeta. Gohan even shows confusion as to why everybody wants to fight him, implying he is the strongest and the goalpost to surpass in his power. If it isn't obvious by now, Beast Gohan as of chapter 103 is the strongest warrior. While this Goku does have the advantage in battle IQ, experience, and techniques, Gohan is able to surpass Goku with his sheer power, speed, and potential. There are numerous statements to say Gohan is the strongest even from the creator of Dragon Ball himself, which should technically already be enough proof. But if you somehow believe these statements aren't enough, you can literally see with your own eyes that Gohan is able to outpower MUI Goku and keep fighting against all the other Saiyans. So, yes, as the title suggests, this matchup is not close. Beast Gohan is far above MUI Goku, TUI Goku, or whatever form of Goku you think is the strongest. Before Goku and Vegeta can surpass Black Frieza, they still need to surpass Gohan. Gohan, being the strongest, isn't out of this world, as it's been made apparent time and time again that Gohan has crazy potential. He has been the strongest before, during the Cell Saga, debatably during the Buu Saga, and currently after the Superhero Saga. With that, the video is now finished. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.